All right, everyone. Welcome to Funniest Thing, where each week we share stories about how stepping out boldly always leads to better than expected outcomes. My name is Ed, flying solo today, unexpected, at an off time. Darrell and I have been going through various things, changes and such, which sort of initiated an impromptu hiatus for a few weeks. But after 13 plus years of weekly shows, sometimes the universe needs to shake you up a little bit. But the good news is we were at Unity of the Oaks today and heard an amazing truth talk by a great new thought teacher named Summer, who will be on the show soon. She's 19 years old and gave an amazing talk on how to get out of autopilot through the lens of amazing trip she took to Europe. I recommend going to Unity of the Oaks. Look it up. You can watch today's sermon. Today is August 31st, 2025. You'll find the talk there. Darrell and I were there. My wife was there. Stephen Tom Thorpe was there. And it is amazing. It's an amazing, amazing talk. So I wanted to get you guys to know that we love you and that there's new shows on the way. Darrell and I being the whole organization over here. Once in a while, we're not, life calls us in this way and that way, but it's all good and it's all for the betterment of the show and the just deepening in the learning of what this stuff really means. I'll share quickly a miracle that happened today. Recently, I've been I've been feeling that urge to connect with the divine mother side of God, feel that loving, nurturing coming from the universe, divine mother, being raised Catholic. The divine mother is a huge part of our faith, of the faith there. And so I was feeling called and I've been setting the intention to connect with that energy. And when you set an intention and use a light touch as best you can, because, when you're going through something, it's easy to get tense and think that you need to push harder. But a lot of times, the discipline it takes is to relax and know that we are eternally loved. As Emmett Fox says, the captain is on the bridge. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that when it feels like the seas are rocky and shaky and it's beyond what we can rationally understand what is going on, we remind ourselves the captain is on the bridge, which means we can relax and trust that our needs are being met and that something wonderful is happening, and dwell in that space. Even if it's for a few moments here during the day, doing your morning routine, taking the time to dwell in the space of wholeness and trust and cultivate it allows an opening through which God will always come through. So this morning I was in the ocean surfing for about 15, 20 minutes just to get my blood moving before we went to Unity of the Oaks. And so I was asking for the grandmothers to bless me, the divine loving of all the grandmother energy, which is to me represents such a loving energy. I grew up with my grandmother. She was such a loving presence for me. So I was just calling in that divine grandmother, that nurturing energy. And so, I said I was paddling around, calling that, giving thanks for that energy. And wouldn't you know, when Summer started giving her talk today, she said that all of her friends call her a grandma. And it wasn't until I was talking to her afterwards that I realized the synchronicity of that. And the fact that is a 19-year-old, young, amazing person, the grandmother energy, anything we ask from God will come from the place we least expect it. Because even I thought Reverend Sherry was going to speak today, and it turned out to be Summer. And there was a moment where I was like, okay, what's this going to be? Because it looked like it was just going to be a slideshow about a trip, but it turned out to be the perfect truth talk that I needed to hear. So that's the thing. When we set an intention, when we say a prayer, we need to let go of our expectation of how that prayer is going to be answered. But we do need to keep the joyful expectancy, which is faith, that it is indeed being answered, and get excited about Ooh, as Darrell always says, and Mike Dugan said, I wonder what good is going to come from this. I wonder how this prayer is going to be answered. So it becomes an exciting mystery. Um, I am going to be speaking at the Unity of Burbank next Sunday, which is September the 7th, I believe. Yes. And the title of my talk is Decide Boldly, and then in parentheses, to let your light shine. Because when we're rolling, the decisions are rolling. The ideas, they flow very easily. But when we decide to step out boldly in new ways, then we might bump up against old subconscious beliefs that say, what are you doing? You're crazy, this or that, these judgments, right? Those are the times where we have to keep deciding boldly to let our light shine. And those are the time where we're putting money in the bank for our future experience of heaven on earth. So lately I've had this affirmation that kind of came to me, which is, I am here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose. I do so with ease, fun, and effortless grace. And so it is. So if you're on YouTube, you can see I wrote it on a big piece of construction paper. This is hanging in my study. Use fun, colorful markers. And the other morning I woke up and had a bit of, that anxiety kind of feeling coming through. So some reason, this affirmation returned to me, and I hadn't fully connected with it yet, but it's been coming through as clear as day. I am here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose, and I do so with ease, fun, and effortless grace. So I started thinking about, what does it mean? I'm here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose. So fulfill means to fully fill that purpose. I am here to fully fill the purpose. Divine, what I thought of is it means inside of me. Because God lives within us, not outside, within us. So I'm here to fully fill this purpose that comes from within me. And it's a holy purpose. What does that mean? It means my whole self is involved, my whole joyous self. Not split, not justifying, as Darrell's been really helpful to me. Sometimes you got to take a real good look at yourself and be clear. Where are you justifying? Where have I been justifying my work or what I'm doing, my relationships? Where have I been justifying it? Because justification means that it's not really a divine and holy purpose, because our whole self isn't in it. And it's never too late to make a change. I've been on an amazing adventure of healing. I've met some amazing acupuncturists, which have been very helpful. And I had been feeling this transformation regarding my work. And now I've come to a decision related to that. And in the most amazing way. So back to this affirmation. I am here to fully fill an inner and whole purpose. It comes from within me. My whole self says yes to it, and I do it with ease. So it's easy for me. I added fun and effortless grace. But the original affirmation that came to me was, I do so with ease. But ease. So I have this new criteria, because I started asking myself, well, what do I want? So now I'm spending time getting to know, what does it feel like to do what I really want, not what I have to justify to do. So it has to come from within me, like a yes that comes from within my whole self, and it feels easy because it's exciting and fun. Which leads me to the other idea lately is aim for fun. Darrell talks about this a lot. We talk about this a lot. It's just becoming clear for me in a new way. You don't want to spend time trying to avoid problems or make problems go away. What we want to do, what I desire to do more of, is aim in the direction of fun, where problems dissolve. Doing what you love is being of service is a show we did before, and a title, I think, from one of the chapters in What If Godzilla Just Wanted a Hug, I believe, from Darrell. If you haven't gotten Darrell's books, look up Darrell Fazaro on Amazon. Get What If Godzilla Just Wanted a Hug, Break Out of Your Box, and then the Statue of Liberty book as well, the hidden meaning of the Statue of Liberty. What else? So yes, you can adopt that idea that when you're doing what's right for you, comes from within, because that's what divine means. It's coming from within you. It is your whole self says yes to it, and it's easy for you because it's exciting. Just like our show, people think, oh, you guys spend so many hours researching, and we've talked about this before. But it's fun, so it doesn't feel like work. And that's how you know what you're doing is the right thing. So yeah, remember, the captain's on the bridge. Sometimes you just got to let go and have fun so that God can flow right in. And if there seems to be something lacking, just affirm that you're willing to receive it. Because it's never really lacking. It's just maybe we don't see it. Maybe we're out of sort of vibrational harmony with it. So, but that's okay. We adjust, and the divine has to flow in. Only the good is real, as Emma Curtis Hopkins said, and that is a very practical truth when we can see it. Only the good is real. So, new episodes are on the way. Lois Conklin, so glad to see your words in the text message on YouTube. I was hoping someone might happen to stop by. Hold on, I just dropped my glasses. Yeah, but what was the breaths I was going to do? We could do 3 deep breaths. Okay, let's take a deep breath to clear our mind. I am here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose, and I do so with ease, grace, and fun. I am here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose, and I do so with ease, grace, and fun. I am here to fulfill a divine and holy purpose, and I do so with ease, let's go, fun, and effortless grace. What a way to live, right? I might as well take a moment to thank our chief engineer, Jeff Comfort, because each week he takes us right into the comfort zone. Oh, yes. A quick reading while I'm here as well from Alan Cohen. He says, every day you must decide if you are a beggar or a chooser, for you will act and create results according to the identity you assume. If you believe you must grovel, plead, or struggle to manifest your dreams, the road to success can seem overwhelming, even frightening. But if you realize that every decision before you is an invitation to remember who you are and what you want, the process of choosing becomes exciting, and the courage to claim your dreams follows naturally and easily. To choose is to be empowered. Every time you say yes to one path and no to another, life rushes to support you in your decision. Often it does not matter so much what you choose, but that you do choose. So if you've gotten out of the habit of choosing, started to think you need to beg or grovel for something, it's time to remember that that is not the case. Darrell suggested I do a song for you all while I'm here. Let's see how this plays out. Wonder if I can hear this. Hold on. I got my guitar. I'm going to tune this guitar up. So, yeah, I'm glad I could get on here with y'all. Hold up. should be easy enough since I have an electric tuner. I need Lois Conkle to tune my guitar. Wow, Christine Barone said I was so feeling Mary and my mom's shining on me today. Funniest thing. That's incredible. All right, I'm going to play a song called Time to Get Up. Let me turn this down. All right. Actually, hopefully y'all can hear this. Time to get up. Hold on. I got a little lag on my volume, so let me just see if you can hear that. All right, I think we're good to go on this now. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to turn down this so I can... All right, here we go. Time to get up and do my thing. No telling what the day might bring. Everybody had a song to sing. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Time to get up and sing my song. No way I can sing that wrong. I hope maybe you will sing along. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Time to get up and do my thing. No telling what the day might bring. Everybody got a song to sing. It's time to get up, get up, get up. It isn't always easy to find your way. It isn't always easy to find your way. But when you find it, nothing left to say. Time to get up and do my thing. No telling what the day might bring. Everybody got a song to sing. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Time to get up and sing my song. No way I can sing that wrong. I hope maybe you sing along. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Time to get up and do my thing. No telling what the day might bring. Everybody got a song to sing. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Time to get up and sing my song. No way I can sing that wrong. I hope maybe you sing along. It's time to get up, get up, get up. Woo! All right, everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, and get excited. Remember, the captain's on the bridge. Every time you take a step forward, God takes 1,000 steps toward you. Let's keep each other in the light. Let's keep reminding each other of how amazing we are. Number one, let's keep reminding ourselves how amazing we are. Remember, Darrell and Ed love you. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Looking forward to some great episodes ahead. Christine and Lois, thanks for dropping by, and have a great week. Okay.